tonight. We travel far back in time, to a place untouched by the modern world, a place where silence has lived for thousands of years. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of the Egyptian desert, under a vast, endless night sky. The air is still, warm and dry. Above you, countless stars shimmer softly, just as they did over 3,000 years ago, in the distance. You see the dark outline of ancient tombs carved into the Valley of the Kings. These tombs were built for pharaohs, rulers who believed they would live forever. And tonight, we are about to enter one of the most famous tombs ever discovered, the resting place of Tutankhamun. Take a slow breath in and gently exhale. You walk forward slowly, your footsteps soft against the sand. There is no sound but the faint whisper of the wind. Ahead of you, a narrow entrance appears, partially hidden beneath layers of ancient stone and dust. Now, imagine holding a small torch in your hand. Its flame flickers gently, casting warm golden light against the walls. You step inside, the air changes immediately. It becomes cooler, heavier, filled with the quiet presence of history. Each step you take echoes softly through the narrow corridor. The walls around you are covered in faded carvings, ancient symbols, hieroglyphs that tell stories of gods and kings. These markings were not meant for the living. They were messages for eternity. As you move deeper into the tomb, the outside world begins to disappear completely. There is no wind here, no sound, only silence. A silence that has lasted for over 3,000 years. Eventually, you reach a sealed doorway. In 1922, an archaeologist named Howard Carter stood in this very place. After years of searching, he had finally found something extraordinary when he made a small opening in the door. He was asked what he could see inside, and he replied, "Yes, wonderful things." Now, gently imagine the door opening. A soft breath of ancient air escapes into the corridor. Air that has not been touched since the time of Tutankhamun himself. You step inside the chamber, and there, in the flickering torchlight, something begins to glow. Gold. Everywhere. Gold. Golden statues stand silently along the walls, their eyes watching, their forms still and eternal. Chests filled with treasures sit undisturbed, as if waiting patiently for thousands of years. This is not just a tomb, it is a time capsule, a perfect snapshot of a lost world. In the center of the chamber, you see something extraordinary, a large structure, almost like a shrine, covered in layers of gold. Inside it rests the sarcophagus of Tutankhamun. You slowly walk closer, your movements calm, careful, respectful. The atmosphere here feels different, heavier, almost sacred. The ancient Egyptians believed deeply in the afterlife. They believed that death was not the end, but a journey. And everything in this tomb, every object, every piece of gold, was meant to help the young king on his journey. As you stand there, you begin to notice the details. Small statues carved with incredible precision. Jewelry shining softly even after thousands of years. Chariots carefully placed beside the walls. Each object has a purpose. Each object tells a story. Now, take another slow breath. Imagine the stillness of this place, the calm, the quiet, the sense that time has paused. You are standing in a room that no one had seen for over 3 millennia. No footsteps, no voices, no light, until now. And yet, despite all the treasures, all the gold, there is also something deeply peaceful here, a sense of rest, a sense of completion. This was meant to be a place of eternal sleep, and somehow, even now, it still feels that way. The flickering torchlight casts soft shadows across the walls, making the carvings seem almost alive, but everything remains still, calm, silent. You slowly sit down, just for a moment, allowing yourself to fully take in the atmosphere. There is nothing to rush, no need to hurry, just breathe and listen to the silence far above you. The desert night continues, unchanged, endless, but here, deep beneath the earth, time feels different, slower, softer, as if the world itself is whispering, rest. And now, as your journey inside this ancient tomb comes to an end, you gently stand up and take one last look around at the golden treasures, the silent statues, the resting place of a forgotten king, and slowly you begin to walk back toward the entrance, step by step, breath by breath, leaving the tomb behind, but carrying its quiet, peaceful stillness with you. As you emerge once again into the cool desert night, the stars above feel brighter somehow, calmer, and as you lie down, ready to drift into sleep, you take that same silence, that same stillness with you. Good night.